Live from our Park Forest studios, this is Steve Sporty Balls. And now, here's your, by the way, I am Flynn Pangborn. No, April Fool, even though it's not even April yet. It is I. It's me, Harry von Stuttgart. And here he is. Wow. You're a brave man, Gunga Din. Here's the backs, man. At least percent of them. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hello to all of you in the chat. It is I, Steve, the Baxman Baxley, and yes, I had the cold yesterday. Today it has hit to be full flu, so I got a little temperature, but I got some medication yesterday. Went to the walk-in clinic. I got some Flonase right here. I think I'm supposed to. It says two in the nostril, so I think that's one in the right, one in the left. So here we go, and we're going to try to make it, even though there is no NBA games except for All-Star Weekend, which begins today. So we got a lot still left. We got hockey. We got everything. Hey, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Nancy. Dandelion Fluff, hello. Welcome. We're going to get the hockey right here, right now. And, let's, I know we usually use live score, but for right now, let us ding, 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 ding. Man, don't you just love when you get notificatables here? Okay, let's get over to some good old hockey scores for you. We're going to do scores first, news, and then get everything ready for whatever takes us. There is no. Oh, this is going to be a fun hour, folks, because usually we would have some NCAA men's basketball. There are no basketball games for the guys today, but the ladies, oh yes, the ladies, they got game, and I'm going to push this here forward. Okay. Let's get going. 3 games are still in progress. USC is leading Oregon, 6:01 left in the fourth, 78-44. There's a minute 10 left in the third period or third quarter. UCLA leads Oregon State by 2, 56-54. 6:27 left to play in regulation. Stanford leads California by 34, 74-40. Final score is Hawaii. Aloha. Beat Cal Poly 59-47. Columbia beat Dartmouth 80-56. Harvard, that's the home of our engineer, our head of audio, well, one of the heads of audio, Jethro Depew. Harvard beat Cornell 74-51, and he's happy. Yes, be happy. You don't play against Michigan or Michigan State. Be happy. North Carolina A&T a 73-58 winner over Hampton. Stony Brook a 81-48 winner over Hofstra. Penn a 69, Penn a 66. See, Penn. 66-52 winner over Yale. Princeton defeated Brown 74-62. In overtime, it was Townsend 51, Drexel 48. Elon, not Elon Musk, but Elon 53, Northeastern 37. Crichton defeated St. John 75-51. Connecticut down Georgetown 85-44. Monmouth over Campbell, 53-49. Arizona, everybody sings their name, except Coyote fans. And I think we may have an update on the NHL situation with the Coyotes, so stand by. 64-45 winners over Washington State. This took 2 overtimes, but the result's the same. Arizona State defeated Washington, almost deja vu, 73-66. Utah over Colorado by 1 in a squeaker, 77-76. In round 2, the Genesis Invitational PGA Tour event, Patrick Cantlay still leads, but now it's now a 5-shot lead over Luke List and Jason Day, who are tied along with Mackenzie Hughes for second with 8 under, while Patrick Cantlay is on top with 13 under, and Corey Connors has 7 under. Okay, in the lone NHL game tonight, the Hurricanes beat the Coyotes by a score of 5-1 in what could be the end of the road for the Coyotes. Interesting, is it not? I think it is. Do we have the 3 stars in the? Do we have the 3 stars selections, or do we not have the 3 stars? Okay, so we don't have the 3 stars. Swine. So no 3 stars, huh? Okay, they haven't reported. Okay, thank you. Right now in soccer, we got to go back to, I knew we had some other hockey scores. Before we do that, let us do this. We got to go hockey. HOCKY. Hockey all the time. Okay, let's get back over here. Hockey, and if you think that's it for us, you're wrong, because we know we got other hockey events like the Ontario Hockey League. Hi there. Can we? Yeah, let's get a hold today, the 16th. Thank you. Okay, in the OHL, or Ontario Hockey League, Brantford Bulldogs defeated the Owen Sound Attack 3-0. Peterborough Petes over the Kingston Frontiacs 3-2. Kitchener Rangers over the Mississauga Steelheads 6-5. Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds leave the hockey to us. They beat the London Knights 8-2. Niagara Ice Dogs defeated the Oshawa Generals 4-3. North Bay Battalion over the Ottawa 67s. I wish there was a hockey team named the 69ers. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? North Bay Battalion beat the Ottawa 67s 3-2. Flint Firebirds over the Sarnia Sting 5-2. Sudbury Wolves over the Saginaw Spirit. Fizz Giggity. Piper's friend would be interested in that score. Sudbury Wolves beat the Saginaw Spirit 6-3. Yay, Fizz Giggity. Erie Otters over Guelph Storm 4-2. In the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, Blainville Wisborne Armada beat the Acadie Bathurst Titans 4-1. Cape Breton Screaming Eagles beat up on Halifax Mooseheads 5-3. Moncton Wildcats over the Gatineau Olympique 5-2. By Comeo over the Shawinigan Cataracts 3-0. Rouyn-Noranda Huskies over the Quebec Ramparts 5-1. Drummondville Voltigeurs defeated the Sherbrooke Phoenix 3-1. Victoriaville Tigres over Val-d'Or-Fjords 3-0. In the WHL, it was the Brandon Wheat Kings. Go, Brandon. Go, Brandon. It's your birthday. Brandon Wheat Kings defeated the Calgary Hitmen 5-3. Swift Current Broncos over the Regina Pats 7-2. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan Blades over the Lethbridge Hurricane, 1-0. Prince Albert let's try that joke again. Prince Albert Raiders got out of a can, and they opened up a can of whoop ass on the Medicine Hat Tigers, 2-1. Edmonton Oil Kings over the Red Deer Rebels by a score of 3-1. Scores from other games that are still taking place at this hour. Prince George Cougars over the Kamloops Blazers, 6-1. Vancouver Giants over the Portland Winterhawks, 2-0. Everett Silvertips over the Wenatchee Wild, 2-1. Tri-City Americans over the Spokane Chiefs, 3-2. Victoria Royals over the Kelowna Rockets, 3-1. Now, you think we're done with hockey? Are you kidding? We just got started, and before you know it, we got the AHL. The Toronto Marlies beat the Belleville Senators 4-3. Cleveland Monsters over the Grand Rapids Griffins 4-3. Bridgeport Islanders defeated the Providence Bruins by a score of 3-2. Rochester Americans, they took out and slam dance the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins 5-3. Rockford Ice Hogs over the Chicago Wolves 4-0. Texas Stars over the Iowa Wild by a score of 6-4, and the Tucson Roadrunners over the Ontario Reign over the Tucson Roadrunners, and a coyote was smiling. I think his name was Wiley. The Reign beat the Roadrunners 8-1. Let's whoa, hi there. Once we go over here, thank you very much. Okay, a bit more. All right, let's get to what we like to call soccer. Others like to call football. In La Liga, Villarreal and Getafe tied at 1, concluded at 1-1. Series A in Italia, Torino defeated Lecce 2-0. Salernitana. Inter defeated Salernitana 4-0. Bundesliga. Werder Bremen over Cologne 1-0. League 1 in France. Lyon over Nice by a score of 1-0. Eredivisie, Hurdy-Durdy. PSV Eindhoven defeated Hercules 2-0. In the England Championship, West Bromwich Albion lost to Southampton 2-0. I'm going to try to get us in A-League Australia action. It was Western United over Newcastle Jets 2-0. Badee-doo-dah. Premier League South Africa, SuperSport United and Stellenbosch tied at 1. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Yes, it was. And by the way, no men's thingamaboober. Translation: there was no men's basketball games. Let's see. And here we go. The NBL in Australia, the New Zealand Breakers over the Brisbane Bullets by a score of 103-87. And the Cairns Taipans over the Melbourne United 97-88. Oh, Dylan was that a good one. Okay, Basketball Super League in Canada. Newfoundland Rogue and the London Lightning were postponed. In the BBL, Great Britain, Newcastle Eagles defeated the Plymouth City Patriots 92-80. And Leicester Riders over the Sheffield Sharks 108-94. And now, ladies and humans, gentlemen, gentle humans, gentle people, we bring you as a public service message, and believe me, it is a public service that we bring you with all fun and integrity, TTT. This very moment in time, and in plenty of good things here. Uh, let's go February 17th. Thank you. February 17th of 2024. Let's see. Oops, error. My dear Lord. Okay. I'm going to stretch it out here for a second so we can get the sorry if I'm on silent mode here for just a moment. Whoops. There we go. And now, believe it or not, we are going to give you the beautiful thing in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happy, joy. That is, of course, the 2024 NHL schedule. That's right. We got your schedule for you. If we could find the right one. Oh boy, I'm about. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to suppress a sneeze. I'm not picking my nose. See, I'm trying to suppress a very, very big sneeze. And I'm also trying to get the broadcast schedule for the NHL. Oops. We scrooped. Yeah, we scrooped. Okay. Okay. There we go. All I know is I'm going to sleep after this here show. And we're about right at the 12:30 mark. Okay. Give me a couple of moments here. I want to find out what in the San Juan Hill be going on here as we are trying to get the results here for you. And by results, I'm talking about, here we go. Okay, here are. I knew we would get it some way, somehow, some way, somehow. And that's Sports Media Watch. Okay. So here we go. We try to do this every Friday, rain or shine. So Saturday games begin at 12:30 p.m. That's like noon 30. With the LA Kings and with the LA Kings at the Boston Bruins. That game will be on ABC, ESPN Plus, Sportsnet 1, Sportsnet East, Sportsnet Ontario, Sportsnet Pacific, and for you folks in French Canadian or French Canada or in the French-speaking areas of Canada, it will also be on TDA Sports. 3 p.m. Eastern, it's the Oilers versus the Stars. ABC, ESPN Plus, and Sportsnet will be doing that game. That's for our Canadian viewers. For the American viewers, it's ABC and ESPN+. Also at 3, Ottawa Senators take on the Chicago Blackhawks. That will be on NHL Power Play on ESPN+, en français, or French Canadian. It'll be TVA Sports, TSN 5, and NBC Sports Chicago. 4 p.m., the Red Wings take on the Calgary Flames. That game also on NHL Power Play on ESPN+. Bally Sports Florida, Bally Sports Sun. Oh, excuse me. Incorrect. Red Wings Flames, NHL Power Play. I'm sick and my tongue is trying to run away. 4 o'clock, Red Wings Flames, NHL Power Play on ESPN Plus and Sportsnet 1. It'll also be seen locally on Bally Sports Detroit. 5 o'clock games will be the Florida Panthers at the Tampa Bay Lightning, also on NHL Power Play on ESPN Plus. Bally Sports Florida, Bally Sports Sun. Also, the Predators, Nashville Predators, take on the St. Louis Blues. Yes, we got to do this. All right. That game will be on NHL Power Play on ESPN Plus, Bally Sports South, and Bally Sports Midwest. Sabres and Wild complete the 5 o'clock trio. That game on ESPN Plus, NHL Power Play, Madison Square Garden, Buffalo, Bally Sports North, and Bally Sports Wisconsin. The 7 o'clock game, otherwise known as Hockey Night in Canada, will be the following: Capitals and Canadiens, NHL Power Play on ESPN Plus, City TV, Sportsnet East, and TVA Sports, and will be seen also on Monument Sports Network, formerly NBC Sport Washington. Also, your 7 o'clock game will be the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim taking on the not-so-mighty Maple Leafs of Toronto. That game on NHL Power Play on ESPN+. That will also be one of the double dips on CBC, Sportsnet Ontario, Sportsnet Pacific, and Sportsnet West. It'll also be seen on Bally Sports SoCal and Bally Sports San Diego. Flyers and Devils at 8 on ABC, ESPN Plus, Sportsnet 360, and TVA Sports 2. 10 o'clock, the second half of the Hockey Night in Canada Saturday double dip will be the Jets at the Canucks, NHL Power Play on ESPN Plus, the CBC, City TV, and Sportsnet. 10:30, Blue Jackets take on the Sharks. That'll be on NHL Power Play on ESPN Plus, Bally Sports Ohio, and NBC Sports California. And finally, to wrap things up at 10:30, it is the Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights, NHL Power Play on ESPN Plus, Bally Sports South, and Scripps Channel 30 and Scripps Vegas 34, the Vegas Golden Knights television network. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your NHL schedule for Saturday, courtesy of our friends at Sports Media Watch. Yay! Yes, Sports Media Watch. Yeah, Sports Media Watch. Huzzah! Let's see here. Checking out the well-fun-filled Fiesta. ESPN has reached a deal to keep the college football playoffs through 2032. And as we all know, more than 120 million viewers for the Chiefs' overtime Super Bowl win. Huzzah. There you go. That is maybe about that. Yes, indeed. Maybe that is about that. Yeah. Okay. We've done that. Let's give you, as we say, hi there to the midnight hour, otherwise known as Midnight at the Oasis. Michael Stone retired from the morning show that he hosted for about 15 years on the Ticket 97.1 FM in Detroit. We got also some big news about their owners, Odyssey, and who's going to be their biggest shareholders. You will not believe it, but that's coming up. Okay, let's give you. Chooky, boom, 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 boom. Oh man, okay. Let's get going here, shall we? Yes, because we got about 29 minutes. Okay. Just hours after the Genesis Invitational lost Tiger Woods to an illness-related WD withdrawal on Friday afternoon, another PGA Tour superstar followed suit. Jordan Spieth was disqualified from the event on Friday afternoon. The PGA Tour communications team said after signing an incorrect scorecard during Friday's 2/73 round, according to the tour, Spieth signed for a 3 on the fourth hole when he actually made a 4. Uh-oh. Quote, today I signed for an incorrect scorecard and stepped out of the scoring area after thinking I went through all procedures to make sure it was correct, Spieth wrote on TwitX Friday night. Rules are rules, and I take full responsibility. I love this tournament and golf course as much as any on the PGA Tour, so it hurts to not have a run at the weekend. Really appreciate the support in LA. Spieth appeared to be in a rush after completing his second round at the Riviera Country Club Friday afternoon, sprinting up the steps on the 18th and into the clubhouse, where he was not seen for some time after. The rush might have had something to do with his eventual disqualification from the tournament, a situation fellow pro Dylan Wu noted only could have happened if Spieth had failed to double-check his math. Ooh, okay. Next time, check your math. Remember, 2 and 2 is 4, 4 and 4 is 8, 8 and 8 is 12. Okay, hang on. Hang on for a couple of moments. Oh, boy. I'm putting the Kleenex company, Kimberly Clark. Oh, God. How am I feeling? Oh. I've been sneezing my head off, blowing my nose. The floor is almost completely covered. And right now, I'm not planning on anything. Stay home tomorrow. You need your time. Yeah, I need to recuperate. Really, this is about all I'm going to do tonight. From Ballpark Digest. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Do we have a chance to get this? Let's see. A new Chicago White Sox ballpark could be part of a dramatic realignment of sporting facilities. Thank you, Deborah. Near Clark and Roosevelt. That a new ballpark emerged as a possibility for the 78 is a little surprising. As developer-related Midwest isn't known for sports facilities, but rather affordable housing and cutting-edge research facilities. Billed as potentially Chicago's 78th neighborhood, the 78 is a 62-acre development advertised as a mixture of housing, cultural events, academia, sports and entertainment, and outdoor recreational spaces. It's been the centerpiece for assorted development plans in recent years, including one proposal for a casino. Wow. That the White Sox are debating a move from guaranteed rate field, formerly known as New Kaminsky Park, isn't a surprise. Jerry Reinsdorf, the owner of the White Sox and the owner of the Stadium Network, formerly owned by Sinclair Broadcasting, thank you, confirmed the team was shopping for a new home when the guaranteed rate field lease ends after the 2029 season. And we wish them luck. Yes, we do. Let's keep going. Let's see. Another news from our friends over at, I don't even think I should call them Sports Illustrated. After back-to-back Super Bowl runs, the Kansas City Chiefs are bringing back former Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Chris Oladokun for a third year, signing him to a future reserve contract, according to KPRC2's Aaron Wilson. Oladokun was the Steelers' seventh-round draft pick in 2022, but never made the roster his rookie season. He was never really given an opportunity to compete for a roster spot after the team re-signed Mason Rudolph prior to OTAs. Once Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, and Mitch Trubisky were in the room, it seemed predetermined who Pittsburgh was going to keep as their quarterbacks. After being released during roster cuts, Oladokun signed to the Chiefs practice squad, where he's now won 2 Super Bowls. Yay. Deborah, do you want me to message Chrissy and cancel for this week? Yes, I think you better. She'll understand. Let's see. Another kids network is shutting down. Noggin, Nickelodeon's interactive learning platform for preschool-age kids, is shutting down after almost 10 years, our friends at Variety have confirmed. Noggin is a casualty of Paramount Global's company-wide layoffs this week, which resulted in about 800 staffers being let go. The entire team that ran Noggin was laid off, as first reported by the trade publication Kidscreen. Noggin will wind down sometime in 2024, with the exact date still to be determined. Noggin will no longer be taking new subscribers, and there will be a transition period for current subscribers, sources confirmed. Paramount Plus already includes video content that has been on Noggin under Nick Jr., which is the company's flagship preschool brand. And the company is focusing on reinforcing Paramount Plus as a service where programming catering the whole household. Designed for kids ages 2 to 7, the Noggin subscription service was launched in 2015. Most recently, it cost $8 a month or $71 a year. From 1999 to 2009, Noggin operated as a cable channel offshoot of Nickelodeon. The Noggin service includes a library of more than 1,000 learning games, activities, exclusive shorts, and ebooks, as well as over 2,000 ad-free episodes of series like Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig, Blaze and the Monster Machines, Bubble Guppies, Dora the Explorer, Backyardigans, Wonder Pets, Little Bear, and Blue's Clues. Nickelodeon had promoted Noggin's specialized educational approach designed to build your child's math, literacy, and wellness skills while developing their curiosity in social and emotional learning. In 2019, Noggin had 2.5 million paid subscribers per the Kidscreen report. Last September, Noggin launched a new feature called Special Delivery, which delivered a personalized experience to children. According to the company, each day kids logged in, they would be greeted by a rotation of their favorite Nick Jr. characters who delivered a specially curated box of learning games, videos, and activities to both entertain and educate. So goodbye, Noggin. Fare thee well, Noggin. Alrighty. We'll get to SmackDown in get SmackDown tomorrow. We're at 10 minutes past 12. 25 minutes, and I am going to burrow under my blanket. Let's see what else is going on in the world of world. Let's see here. No, we're not. We can't do spoilers for Rampage. Okay. CW is eyeing Wildcard's renewal for season 2. Bluey dominated the Nielsen streaming charts with new episodes on Disney Plus. The Emmys drive more viewers for The Bear, so that's very nice. Wendy's crispy panko fish sandwich is back, yay. And the iconic ECW event mysteriously vanishes from Peacock's streaming platform. Ooh. Right now, Paramount's problem should worry the rest of the media giants, Yahoo is reporting. See, we do sports and entertainment. Paramount is in a little trouble, and that's just being kind. The one-time media giant ad sales are plummeting, and so is its stock price. Would-be buyers are kicking the tires, but no one seems in a hurry to make a deal. The price will surely keep going down. This week, the day after the company broadcast the Super Bowl to a record-setting number of viewers, it announced company-wide layoffs, including CBS News, which lost a tremendously good talent from Fox News. Catherine Herridge, investigative reporter, now is seeking a new line of work or a new place to do her job, probably over at ABC or NBC. Of course, why should anyone who doesn't work at Paramount care about the future of the company? Because, as Lucas Shaw explains in a new Bloomberg Businessweek story, it's a proxy for traditional media in general. Quote, the company's troubles are also a warning sign for Hollywood, which, hey, Dandelion Fluff, we did the hockey, but I will update you again. I'll update you on the scores in a few moments. The company's troubles are also a warning sign for Hollywood, which look to avoid the fate of newspapers, magazine, and music. Industries ravaged by the internet, but as media companies struggle to transition from cable to streaming, they're surrendering the next generation of TV viewers to short-form video apps and services that tech giants in Silicon Valley and China own. So far, Hollywood has relied on restructuring and layoffs rather than innovation and growth, leading to questions about whether we're in the last great age of TV. Good Lord. Oh, by the way, I am going to be going, God help me out on this, to the Great Lakes Broadcasting Career Fair in March. I'm getting pre-registered for it. It's free. So I'll be going to that, get some free stuff, and meet some good friends of mine, including the headman over at Fox 47, and see if I can't go up to the station and maybe talk to the troops, as it were. As Shaw notes in his piece, Paramount problems are both particularly acute and self-inflicted. Oh yeah, I'm going to have fun. By the way, Vancouver plays tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Compared to the likes of Disney and Warner Brothers Discovery, it has less room for error because it is less diversified. And under leadership of longtime owner Summer Redstone, the company stubbornly refused to accept the fact that its young audience was particularly likely to leave for digital alternatives. More recently, under the leadership of Redstone's daughter, Sherry, it has missed opportunities to sell all or part of the company at prices it has no hope of getting again. But even under the best case scenario, it would be hard for Paramount or any other traditional media company to survive the transition to streaming and digital, which is why two of the biggest traditional giants, Time Warner and Rupert Murdoch's Fox, took the opportunity to sell most of themselves in 2016 and 2017. There, man. Before you leave, let's see. Give me the NHL guys quickly because I want to get Dandelion Fluff in bed with a good dream of the Vancouver Canucks. Okay, let's see. Nope, the only game that was scheduled for tonight was the Hurricanes and the Coyotes. So there you go. Okay, let's get back in. Hurry back. What are you doing? Come on. See, yada, yada, yada. Spotify's layoffs put an end to a musical encyclopedia and fans are pissed. Coyotes released direct-to-consumer app for fans to stream broadcast of games. Ooh, that's nice. Thanks, Steve. Hope you're better soon. I hope I am too. I'm taking tomorrow totally off. Let's see here. Okay. Bucky submits application for next location in Florida. I'm going to send an email or a tweet to Bucky's and say, why don't you guys come to Michigan? Come to Jackson. We would embrace Bucky's. Here. In Radio Land, a Northern California radio station suddenly switched its format from sports to oldies. Hey, Disney Sheepherder, everybody, please smash the like button. Please, oh please, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, smash that like button. Thank you. Northern California radio station suddenly switched its format from sports to, if I can get rid of the X, there we go, to oldies this week. For 14 years, 96.1 KKXS was one of Reading Sports FM stations broadcasting 49ers and the Giants games as an affiliate of San Francisco's KNBR. However, the same week the 49ers lost the Super Bowl, the station stopped broadcasting sports entirely. The former 96.1 is now 96 KTO, Reading's true oldies station. On Tuesday morning, just after midnight, the station began broadcasting Diana Ross, The Animals, and The Who, along with other hit makers from the 60s and 70s. The station's parent company, Results Radio, led the change. The former 96.1 is one of 12 FM stations owned by the Santa Rosa Company, which also has stations in Reading, Chico, and Yuba City, Marysville. Dave Shakes, Results Senior VP of Strategic Development, told San Francisco Gate the reason for the format change was simple. Not enough people were tuning in. As fans increasingly relied on apps to listen to their favorite stations as opposed to FM radios, KKXS found it harder to compete with flagship broadcasts from the NFL and Major League Baseball. We had a sense that our listeners, who we interact with very closely, are increasingly using the excellent NFL and MLB apps. He emphasized that the format change is not a canary in a coal mine for sports radio as a whole, but it's merely a market-specific business decision. Results Radio had been privately planning the change for months, considering several formats. The one that we settled on was 60s and 70s oldies, was very simple. Simple because of one thing. It was a big hole in the market. That's very interesting, don't you think? Yeah, that is very interesting. Okay, let's get to some stories that made the headlines here in sports and entertainment. We've already done most of it. We're getting close. We're getting close. It's 15 minutes. Can we hit the mark? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out, kiddies. Okay, it looks like Jimmy Garoppolo is about done. Do we have the Garoppolo story? Guys, do we have the Garoppolo story, please? Please, 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 please. Do, 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 ba, ba, do. Okay, we'll do the Garoppolo story in a moment. In the NFL, we're going to read this. So, hang a left. Thank you, Nancy. Is Russell Wilson bracing for a breakup with the Denver Broncos? Well, that appears to be the case as a veteran quarterback. And his wife Ciara are accepting offers for their Denver area mansion, according to Business Den. The couple purchased the Cherry Hills Village home for $25 million shortly after Wilson was traded from Seattle in 2022. Along with accepting offers on the home, the couple is providing tours to prospective buyers, per the report. Wilson's future in Denver has been a hot topic ever since he was benched during the Broncos' final games of the 2023 season. Wilson was benched despite having a solid season up to that point. His 66.4 completion percentage last season was his highest since 2020. Russell also threw 26 touchdowns last season against just 8 picks. When asked about his decision to bench Wilson, Broncos head coach Sean Payton said it had everything to do with trying to win games. The Broncos, who at that point were still in the mix of the AFC playoff hopefuls, were coming off consecutive license and losses to the Lions and Patriots. Denver won its first game with Wilson on the bench, but finished the season with a road loss against the Raiders, dropping to 8-9 on the season. Despite the benching, Wilson said at the end of the year that he wanted to continue his career with the Broncos. Payton also said around that time that a final decision had not been made on Wilson, who was only 2 years into a massive 5-year, $242.59 million contract that includes potential out after the 2025 season. Given the news of his mansion, it seems things may have changed within the Broncos facility when it comes to Wilson, who is apparently preparing to move on. Hello, Detroit. Okay, do we have a search? Okay, can we, do we have a search page on here, please? Somebody, please. Yes, we do have a search. Yeah, please, let's do this correctly. Okay. Let's go this way and we'll hunt back here because we got about 10 minutes left on the show. Jimmy Garoppolo, let's get some news about him, shallst we? Yes, we shallst. Okay, and wow. Jimmy Garoppolo, he may not be a Raider for long. Jimmy Garoppolo has been suspended 2 games for violating the NFL's PED policy. Vegas is set to release the quarterback, per the report. That's right. Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo will miss the first 2 games of next season for violating the NFL's performance-enhancing drug policy. CBS Sports lead NFL insider Jonathan Jones has confirmed. ESPN is reporting that Garoppolo's violation related to his, quote, using a prescribed medication without having a valid therapeutic use exemption, end quote. Garoppolo will be suspended no matter which team he is on, but that he is not expected to be back with the Raiders. The Raiders are expected to release Garoppolo before the 5th day of the new league year in mid-March, according to Adam Schefter of ESPN, so that they can avoid paying his $11.25 million roster bonus, according to Sports Track. Spot Track. Garoppolo's fully guaranteed $11.25 million salary for 2024 will most likely be voided due to the suspension. That would mean that upon Garoppolo's release, the Raiders would have a dead salary cap hit of $17 million and free up $10 million in cap space for the coming season. Given his experience, Garoppolo could become a sought-after backup upon release, but it seems unlikely that he would land anywhere as a starting QB. He signed a 3-year, $72.5 million contract with Las Vegas last offseason. Thank you, Piper. Good night. Take it easy. And right there. Hopefully, see you. Hopefully catch you over here again. It's nice to see you. Hi, Steve. Popped by and say goodnight again. Take it easy. Thank you, Piper. You gorgeous woman, you. Let's see. For Las Vegas last off season, after spending the first 9 years of his career in New England and San Francisco. That's right. His signing was initially delayed because he needed surgery on his foot, but he eventually made it back into the fold for training camp. Garoppolo managed to start only 6 games for the Raiders, going 3-3, while completing 65.1% of his passes at an average of 71 yards per attempt. Oh, Piper, this is for you. That's right. At an average of 71 yards per attempt with 7 touchdowns against 9 interceptions, injuries, and ineffectiveness led to his being benched in favor of rookie 4th rounder Aidan O'Connell. As for the Raiders QB situation, they'll be in the market for one this offseason, potentially even trading up to select one in the 2024 draft, which will be in the Motor City of Detroit. That's right. Per NFL media. Okay. Oh, we're going to make it. Oh, yes. We got 8 minutes. You'll have a great night. I'm crashing. I'll be crashing with you in about 8 minutes. Because as you can see in my eyes, they're going, oh, I can't wait for him to end. So there we go. Anyway. I might have to put a little Kleenex on here. I don't know, but this is going to be fun. By the way, in wrestling, AEW President Tony Khan likes to have themes around events that land on a certain day. The most recent edition of Dynamite had a number of references to Valentine's Day. Aww. There is an annual St. Patrick's Day Slam event each March, and final 3 weeks of the year come equipped with the trilogy of Winter is Coming, Holiday Bash, and New Year's Smash. Khan looks to be continuing that trend this April as an episode of AEW Collision lands on April 20th, the day of the year most closely associated with smoking marijuana. With that in mind, Khan took to X to announce that WWE Hall of Famer Rob Van Dam will be appearing on the show. RVD is a known advocate for cannabis use, with his legendary run in ECW having multiple references to 420 in his moves and ring gear, and was also known to enjoy smoking it before and after all his matches. AEW have continued to play up to RVD's love of marijuana by having nearly all of his clips on the company's YouTube channel, clocking in at exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds. You can't make this up, folks. I'm telling you, you can't make this up. So, please watch April 20th, April 20th, AEW 420 Day. By the way, when it's 4:20 on the clock, either AM or PM, please remember, much like drinking, it's 4:20 somewhere. Much like when you're drinking, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. If you're doing the weed, if you're doing the good marijuana, it's 4:20 somewhere. Anyway, crash away, folks. Oh boy. Okay, let's get to some headlines from Awful Announcing. Let's see. Wow, there's a race coming. It's the Indianapolis 500. Boxer Abraham Nova defended his beard in an epic pre-fight interview. No kidding. Keyshawn Johnson credits Kirk Cousins for the Minneapolis Miracle. Tyrese Halliburton discovered trade to Indiana Pacers through a call directly from Adrian Wojnarowski. FS1's Nick Wright makes an emotional plea for gun control. Well, after what happened in Kansas City, we do sports and entertainment. We do not do the politique. Okay. U.S. women's national team captain Lindsey Horan apologizes for critical comments on U.S. fans. Good. That'll teach her to bark about us fans. Victor Wembanyama imitates Shaquille O'Neal's infamous theory on saving gas. Oh, that must have been fun. NBA cuts his viral promo offering free league pass for 12 months. We'll pass that one. Dan Le Batard, Mina Kimes, and let's try that again. Dan Le Batard and Mina Kimes clash over Tom Brady's broadcasting debut, which will be on Fox in the National Football League season. He will be partnered with Kevin Burkhardt. Yes. NFL Peacock's gamble with the Dolphins and Chiefs was going good, has paid off. They're going to do another NFL football game exclusively for Peacock. NHL's Big City Greens Classic returns in March. ESPN and Disney are bringing that game back this year. Celtics owner teases The Last Dance docuseries, even though it isn't. Knicks fan comedian Sam Morrill tears into Stephen A. Smith. He doesn't watch basketball. No kidding. He doesn't watch most things. Then again, this is the same Stephen A. Smith who blasted the Detroit Pistons fans with that melee between the Indianapolis Pacers that he has yet to apologize for. Okay. Charles Barkley obliterates Skip Bayless asinine. If you can't say it, don't say it. Okay, we ain't saying it. But Charles Barkley, you're a man of few words. I wish I knew some. Penn Entertainment stock took a hit after ESPN Bet launch loses $334 million. Wow. Stephen A. Smith, injured during All-Star game practice, may have been crossed up by Micah Parsons. Ladies and gentlemen, proof that there is God, that God helps. Thank you, God. Maybe you teach Stephen A. Smith something about being humble. Thank you. I'm humble. I love being humble. Shannon Sharp has signed a contract extension with ESPN and First Take. And Caitlin Clark, you are so close to breaking Pistol Pete Maravich's record. I cannot wait till you do that. Okay, Yahoody. Let's see. NASCAR President Steve Phelps discussed the TV rights negotiation challenge. Ooh, that should be fun to read. We'll read that to you folks tomorrow night. MLS season pass on Apple TV reportedly ended 2023 with over 2 million subscribers. I love me some Piper. Anyway. Anything more? Kevin Harvick is launching a new podcast called Happy Hour. Let's see. I think that's going to do it. That is going to do it. We made it. We made it. 1 hour and 1 hour point 17 seconds. So we're 17 seconds over. So we're going to do this. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to go have a nice deep sleep and just think about things. Oh, boy. Thank you, folks, for putting up with me this week. Thank you for one hell of a great stream. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, the most goofiest sportscast in the free world is back and better than ever. Why? Because we're in a recliner. We had enough in the budget for a recliner. Ain't that a hoot? Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley, and just think, we get to do this again in 22 and a half hours. Or is it 23 and a half hours? We get to do this again at 11:35 Saturday night. Thank you all for watching. As always, this has been a Misfine Creativity production in association with the L2C Media Network, YouTube, and anyone else who would like to be a part of this little show. By the way, when I'm over at the career fair in March, date will be determined, I am going to see if I can't find a home for the show and maybe get a little dough. So please pray. Pray hard. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been a Misfine Creativity production in association with the L2C Media Network. Our producer, as always, my buddy, Mr. Matthew Nichols. And, of course, Jay the Burning Man. Matthew the Wizard Nichols and Jay the Burning Man. I have to say that many times because they also are a part of, along with me, a part of the nicest podcast in the world, and soon the nicest Twitch cast in the world. Thank you. Good night. God bless. And for God's sakes, everybody, pray for me that I get well soon. It's not great to have the flu because what comes afterwards, oh boy. Good night, everybody. I'm going to sleep. Bye. Love y'all.